Happy Friday. For oddschecker, we are bringing you a very early morning edition of Sharp Bets today. Slop, happy Friday. How's it going?
I'm just glad we made it. Football weekend now. We got a million games tonight. We got a million tomorrow and on Sunday. We're all set.
What is your drink of choice this week? I feel like I haven't asked you that in a while.
I'm not sure yet. Game time decision.
Yep. Always a game time decision.
It'll be at the liquor store. I'll figure it out. It always just comes to you.
All right. Well, just let the people know via your Twitter. The handle's right there, guys. We have one college football pick for you, and we also have one football pick for you. Before I get into that, what was up with the game last night?
That was brutal. That was brutal. People were leaving like right before halftime. Did you see that?
Did you see like half the stadium cleared out at overtime?
Yeah, no, I'm my bad, not halftime. I'm saying overtime. Like, so before overtime started, people were literally like leaving.
I don't understand.
So bad.
They need to flex out the Broncos next week.
Or just not even play it. You know what?
Just call it
both the tie and just that's it. You know what I mean? Because like that was horrible. I think Pete Carroll kind of comes out of all this like smelling like roses because like he was an amazing coach if he was winning games with Russell Wilson because Wilson's awful.
Russell Wilson is a rookie coach this year, if I'm not mistaken. What's his name? Hackett? Nathaniel Hackett? Or am I just calling him a Hackett?
Yeah, it's Nathaniel Hackett.
There you go.
Hackers. Yeah.
And make this up.
Yeah, no, he's not ready either. But Russell Wilson's not making it any better. Like the Seahawks really fleeced the Broncos, like bad.
Well, good for the Seahawks.
Yeah, and it didn't look like that though in the beginning. Like it was all about the Broncos. You know, they're getting like I remember I fell for it too. And then you're watching me like, oh my god, like this guy is like really bad.
Well, with that being said, on to bigger and better things. I can't believe I'm saying that about a college football game compared to a primetime NFL game. But here we are. Life is a journey. We are looking at a mid-American battle between the Bowling Green Falcons and the Buffalo Bulls, which I think is kind of funny. Bulls, Bills.
Yep.
Anyways.
Buffalo Bulls.
It is a noon game on Saturday. Buffalo lost its first 3 games of the season before bouncing back with wins over Eastern Michigan and Miami, the Ohio one.
Mm-hmm.
The Bulls are favored by 2.5, and the total is set at 54.5. You have a team total that you're looking at. What do you got?
I'm going to go Bowling Green again. Like they're not like that bad on offense. Their quarterback over the last 3 starts have thrown at least 3 touchdowns in all of them. And now they're at home. They get a Buffalo Bulls team that's awful. Like that defense, my bad, is not good. Like offense, whatever, but we don't really care about that. All we care about is getting over 26.5. On the season, there's only a handful of teams worse than Buffalo in yards per play. Like they give up like 7 yards per play. Like, so do the math. So run 2 plays, you get 14 yards. So you get a first down literally plus 4 yards every 2 plays if you're playing against Buffalo. It's that bad. On the road, there's only 3 teams worse than them in yards per play, which they're giving up 7.7 per play. Like that's ridiculous. That's not going to get the job done. They gave up 31 points to Eastern Michigan, and that takes them usually 3 weeks to get to 31 points. So we're talking 1 day. I don't see how this total's where it's at. I think if you want, like, let's say you can't do team totals, you could probably just do the game because I think Buffalo will score too. Like this is going to be probably a bad team shootout. Just 54.5 is not a lot. I bet you both teams get into the 30s. So I feel good about this. It's also to a noon game, like you said. So it's like a springboard to the weekend, kind of.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Like you got action like right away, and then you can just kind of parlay it into the rest of the day.
As soon as you wake up, I love to see it, and I love rooting for points.
Did you wake up? What time are you waking up?
I'm going to wake up as soon as
noon.
I'm sleeping in tomorrow. I was up early today.
Yeah, no, this was a little bit early. It was too early for Matt, by the way. I don't.
Yeah, who knows where he is? He's did he bet the Broncos last night? Is that why he's sleeping in? Because I know I did. I should be sleeping in.
That's crazy.
Well, with that being said, going on to another team that has surprised us this season in the NFL. I am looking at the Jaguars, who are taking on the Texans. We got Trevor Lawrence. We got Davis Mills. It's an AFC South matchup with divisional ramifications. The Texans took on the Chargers last week and lost. Jaguars head into this game 2-2 in the season. They also took a loss to Matt's Eagles, but they almost won that game in their defense. They looked pretty good against the Eagles for the most part. Trevor Lawrence lost 4 fumbles. It was wet outside. It was raining that day. Probably won't happen again. He'll take better care of the ball at home, in my opinion. And I expect the Jaguars defense to have a big day against Davis Mills and the Texans after they only held Jalen Hurts to 1 touchdown pass. What are your thoughts?
I don't mind the Jaguars. They somebody did like a deep dive on Trevor Lawrence, and apparently he played a college game. There was a college game where it was raining or whatever, and he had a really bad game. So everyone's saying now that it's just he's allergic to rain.
Like he probably doesn't like to get his hair wet. So
yeah, no, but that helps your cause here because I don't know that it's going to rain. So I think we're all set.
I think we are. I think it's going to be a comfortable win for the Jaguars and a low-scoring showing from Houston. I mean, they haven't won a game yet. When do you think they will win?
Well, they're not good. So bad teams typically don't win a lot in the NFL. So they're in trouble.
I would like to argue that you think the Giants are a bad team, and we are currently at a winning percentage for 3-1.
Yeah, they're going to play 17 this year. So at the end of the season, we'll talk. Also, too, don't forget that the NFC East probably has the easiest schedule of any division in football. It's
Don't take this away from me. Don't take it away from me.
No, it's nice being 3-1. I'm just saying, like, that is a very flawed team, like very flawed, and yeah. But hey, you know what? You're 3-1.
They try.
That's
they
big.
Really
That's
try.
something to be proud of.
Thank you, Slop.
But again, I just don't get your hopes up because that's a bad team.
All right, trying to ruin my morning. It's fine. No, I'll let it slide.
I'm just saying, if you like money, you could probably take the Packers Sunday. Like, that's an early morning game too, though. Did you know that?
It's a London game.
Yeah, you guys are playing at like 10 o'clock in the morning, I think. 9:30.
9:30 a.m. That's what we'll be waking up to.
Mm-hmm. This is going to be a fantastic football weekend because there's a bunch of college games tonight. Like, all we had to do was get through last night, which we did because we're on the other side of that. So now we just wait until football comes on tonight, and then again we wake up tomorrow. We got that at noon. Wake up early on Sunday. We got it again. There's gonna be like 4 games Sunday that we can watch.
This is why I need my sleep. So
yeah, no, this is big. I mean, like the 9:30 game, the 1 o'clock game, the 4 o'clock, and the night game. Like that's just a extravaganza of football.
Every bettor's dream come true. Mm-hmm. Slop. If you were to parlay these odds, we got -115 with Bowling Green's team total over. We got the Jaguars at -6.5. What are you taking?
I think that's going to be like +245.
Aw, it's such a little one. Such a little baby. Okay. Mm-hmm. Let's do it at +245. I'm going to go with +255. Okay, let's see what these odds are when we calculate it. +240. I would like to say we were both very close to this.
Yeah, but we parlay. Lost. Man, so if I would have said 240, I would have won. I was right there, I feel like.
You took it this week.
Off?
I'll give it to you.
Those 3 off? Nah, I can't accept it. I'm going to give it back. Thank you.
Well, guys, we will be here again on Wednesday next week for another episode of Sharp Bets Today. We're getting close to our 100th episode. I wonder if Matt will make that one.
I hope so. If anyone sees Matt, do us a favor, wake him up.
Yeah, let us know
there's a show today.
If he's okay.
Yeah.
If he needs some coffee.
If he would like to come to work, that would be awesome. You know what I mean? Like, that's cool.
Well, for Sharp Bets Today, I'm your host, Melissa, joined by one of the sharpest of bettors, Slop, and we will see you guys soon. Happy betting.